So you've broken your leg out in a situation where you're in the wilderness and there's nothing around. Ignore the hammering in the background. Those are the hammerings of woodpeckers, if you can hear those. So what you're gonna do, your leg is broken. Although it doesn't look broken, it's broken. I have set it. That's the first thing you wanna do. You wanna set the leg towards its bone area. It's gonna hurt a ton because you just broke something, all those nerves are going off. Bunch of pain happening. You're gonna set it, make sure it's straight. Make sure you that's pretty straight. Looking at that, that's pretty good. So you take 2 sticks, you make sure they're not gonna break if you just bend like that. That was pretty weak though. Like, something like that. Don't make sure they don't want to break. You know, put them the sides of your legs like this. Keep your legs straight. That's what you want. You want your leg to be straight. You don't want to be able to bend your knees. And the next step is you tie it up and then put stuff on it. But I'm gonna show you what that looks like, and we're gonna cut in 3, 2, 1, and now we got this situation right here. And as you can see, if you lift your leg up, it stays intact. Now I'm not doing the entire thigh. I'm only around the shin area, which is probably what will happen. Shin to knee, it's a very short distance. That's a joint break, a knee, ankle. As you saw over there, it's still over there. So yeah, keep like this, and it keeps your legs straight in place. It's really nice to make sure it's tight. And what you want to use, you can use anything from, I have some bungee cord from if you're using on your truck or something like that to hold something down, and I have a t-shirt. You have a t-shirt. Unless you're running around naked, then you're screwed. But it's just yeah, you got a t-shirt. You tie that all together. It's a good splint. It'll keep your legs straight and make sure it can heal, because odds are you're gonna be out here for a little bit. So you wanna make sure that everything is fine before true medical officials can come out and see what happened. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so now we are in creek bed. My leg has been healed. This is completely different. So now we're in a creek bed. You may be asking, why are you in a creek bed? Well, the next part of this is how to treat a wound. And to treat a wound, you need to clean it. The only way to clean it is with some clean, pure water. Now, in the wilderness, you're not going to come by pure water too often, but things that are near you is running water. Running water is not always pure. There are sometimes bacteria in it, and you don't want to put direct creek water, stream water, pond water on a wound, because then it will infect it, and then you gotta lose the arm. You don't want to lose the arm. So we're out here in the creek, so we're gonna get some water from this, and it's pretty good that we're out here because there's some rare creek bottled water. Look at that, creek water. It's real good. We're gonna use this as treating the water, and we'll still go through the process of purifying said creek water. Okay, so now the next bit is to purify said water, and how to purify any bit of water is to boil it. And boiling kills the bacteria inside of the water, make it all nice and clean, so then you can put on a wound or drink it. So that's another thing. It's like a two kind of deal. How to treat wounds, how to purify water. But we're not going to be purifying water, because I don't want to light a fire and then have to deal with a fire. So we're going to go through the steps of what it would be like. So what you want to do, you want to find yourself a pan or anything. You're not going to find a pan in the wilderness, but this I found in my garage. Good enough. So you want to find something that can hold water out in the wilderness. Now, people litter. Maybe you'll find some canteen that you can boil, or anything that you can keep near a fire to keep it warm. Maybe boil it, because you don't want to put plastic in there, like a plastic water bottle. So what you want to do, you want to take this, make sure it's clean, there's no dirt, anything in there, because you don't want dirty water, because you're still putting dirt in your wound, or drinking dirt. You don't want to drink dirt. So now we have our water. So you take it, this is creek water, or some in here, and then you set it over your flame. Now what you want to do then is let that boil for a little bit, and as it's boiling, it'll kill the bacteria, purifying it so it's safe to use. Then after that, take it off, let it cool. Do not immediately put it on you, because then you'll have whatever degree burns boils do. You don't want that. You don't want to burn yourself on your open wound. It's a whole new batch of just pain. You don't want that. So then that it's clean, you take it, and we'll just say there's a wound on my arm right here. You want to take it, clean your wound, dump it on yourself, rinse it out, make sure there's no dirt in the wound, And after that, you want to bandage it, and we're going to cut to when I find some bandages. All right, so now that you found some sort of bandage, because you're not going to find some decent bandages out here, so you're going to use your shirt or any type of cloth that you may have on you, and you want to take that cloth, and we're going to tear off some strips. So do another cut in 3, 2, 1, and then we got ourselves one of these. That's a little cloth bandage you just ripped off from your t-shirt. Now what you want to do, you want to take that, and we're going to try and wrap this with one hand, and I might need a cut for that, so we're just going to cut. So now we have this bandage on us that we've torn off from our nice little t-shirt. We made a crop top out of this, so now you got a stylish little thing while you're bleeding out in the middle of the wilderness. That's fun. So now you have this. It's going to make sure it stays covered with this bandage and keep this t-shirt with you, because this bandage gets dirty. You're not going to want to put that back on your open wound. You cut off more bits of this, make sure the shirt stays nice and clean. Very nice. And also keep cleaning the wound as well. I'm going to keep this water on you, because you can still reboil it. Actually, you won't need to reboil it after it's been purified. So just keep it on you. It's good too. It's good drinking water. So now we have this nice and treated. You saw how to treat a leg that's been nice and healed. So thank you for watching this project that I'm throwing together. And it feels like it'll do pretty good. But thanks for watching. And don't get hurt out in the wilderness, because you might die. Whatever. You might have saw in the back of the last shot, my cat run out. There's Tony. Hey, Tony.